1, 2, 3.
Hold on tight, because we are back
We come in peace.
for Hamish and Andy's Gap Year in South America.
Everyone's got blow dance.
And tonight, they're under attack in the Amazon. Well, sort of. In Rio, Hamish and Andy do as the Brazilians do
I'm semi-naked and I'm on my all fours waiting for you. What's the problem?
and go head-to-head in Brazilian wax racing.
Wax more like it.
Ooh, ouch! And later,
What does Olivia cook up for us this time?
I hope you already ate, because tonight, cultural eating is in your face.
And welcome to Gap Year South America for another night.
Amazing night here in the pub in Buenos Aires. Very special night for Andy and I because it's free ham night.
No.
Yes, it is. Yes.
No, it's certainly not.
No, it is because we've got all these hams on the walls at this pub. We're renting. We're paying for it. Let's eat the ham. Who wants to eat the ham? We're here to eat ham.
No, it's the owner's hams. And just because we...
Hambush. Okay. Hambush. Yeah, you've been hambushed. Okay. It's
Now-
fun for everyone.
It's not, because now there's ham on the floor.
You can eat floor ham. It's a tradition here in Argentina.
Well, rather than perhaps eat floor ham, why don't we show everyone that we went to jump borders in Mexico earlier in the week?
Why would we do that?
Because that's what we shot.
No, we did. We did shoot that this week. And look, if you've never jumped the border from Mexico to America, it's a difficult border to jump. It's actually illegal. But it's what's a good analogy? Okay, it's like if you're trying to get from Mexico to America, it's like me trying to get this piece of ham into Andy's bra. Watch this. So no, he's stopping me no matter how hard I try. And even if I distract him, he'll just find me on the bottom. So it's an impossible way. You can't get in.
It's difficult because I'm not wearing a bra, and it's a terrible analogy.
Well, it works for me. So that's a good way of explaining the
Anyway,
border.
we did go to a town nowhere near the US border that runs all-night simulations of what it would be like to do a real border crossing into America from Mexico.
Yeah. I suppose, what's another way of putting it? We wanted to see if theoretically these pieces of ham could sneak into America's bra.
We flew to Mexico and drove to somewhere around here as we heard of the weirdest experience that people pay to do every Saturday night, a simulation of illegal border crossings into the United States of America.
Have you ever illegally entered a country? No. Have you?
I won't name names, but one time I was in Albury and I snuck over into Wodonga with a guy called Noel.
Is that your dad?
I've named names accidentally, but yeah, that was a pretty cool border cross. So I'll look after you tonight, mate.
That's reassuring. We travelled into the night to meet the people that would guide us through the experience.
Oh, jeez. Guy in balaclava. Is this part of it, or are we accidentally getting kidnapped and we think it's a joke? What is this experience?
This is like the people cross on the border illegally to get a job in the United States.
Right. Did you ever go across the border?
Yes.
Did you do it illegally?
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
These guides were well qualified to accurately recreate a border crossing as they'd all done it for real before.
How many people were with you?
Only myself.
Just by yourself?
Yeah, in the gear.
And so how long do you have to walk through a desert to cross a border?
My first time, I do a week.
You walked for a week?
A week? Wow, that's unbelievable. Haim, did you have any more questions for him?
Si lo hacemos bien, lo hace
Haim?
hasta 20%, ¿verdad? Yeah. So, who's the guy right there?
Guys, start it up.
Just warming up, guys. Just warming up.
Sorry, Ando, but I had my game face on. This gringo was not getting caught.
Good hiding?
Yeah.
But I did have my concerns about you being dressed up as a big spearmint Tic Tac.
We headed off to a meeting point. Many people were attempting the border crossing that night, and we were all told that in a real crossing, it was all about teamwork, often with people you'd never met before.
Have you done this before?
No, it's the first time.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
We're going to make it to America. We're going to make it to America. You look a bit like Daryl Summers. Younger Daryl Summers.
He really did look like a Mexican Daryl Summers. We also met Chanel, who interpreted the briefing and the important safety measures, although Ando did seem distracted.
Don't make balaclava. Sorry. It's a beanie. It's a beanie with eyes cut out.
Okay, back to the serious briefing. We all agreed to stick together, come hell or high water.
No.
And after a quick practice run, we were off.
Watch out for the ball.
Even though this was a simulation,
Andy, what about the team?
it felt pretty intense.
Where's that? Turn off your light, turn off your light. We did it. What a bunch of idiots those cops were. Andy's run off on me. Go. Jeez, it's the cops. It's the fuzz. What happened to the team, mate? Took off pretty quickly, didn't it? Well, that's why you don't wear boots, mate. Oh, the team talk. You were talking about how quick you were. I just figured I was good at hiding. I was doing extra good hiding. Be out in front of me. Right, so were you pretty puffed out there? It's pretty scary. You were running pretty fast, weren't you? Trying to get away from me. Well, guess what? You just cost yourself a spot on the team.
Sorry, Ham, I can't help it if I'm heaps faster than you. It's the quick and the dead, my friend.
Was that a gunshot? There's dogs, there's dogs. You know what's happening?
Hey, what the hell's going on here?
Shit! Cops! 5-0! 5-0! 5-0! 5-0! 5-0! Fuzz! 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 Vámonos! Vámonos! Arriba! Get off him! Get off him! Get off him! This is so unlucky! Was it the speedy? Was it the speedy? Andy! Might have been the spearmint. Ah, Andy. I tried, mate.
I was captured. Chanel had fallen as well.
He arrested. We had to
He's
go.
arrested.
Yeah, he had to go. You had to go, man.
Andy's American dream is over. I will now go to Disneyland.
Yeah, go.
Stop. I hear you. Come back. No need to yell with us here.
Sir, shut up.
Yeah.
Hey, my friend, no light. Please.
Please, no lights.
Please, no light. Hey, we pick him up.
Okay. This is really real.
I was devastated. Ham had lost one friend. I hoped he could find his other one.
I'm gonna see if I can find Daryl Summers. Daryl. Oh, don't tell me. No, don't tell me they got Daryl. Did they get... they got Daryl.
Hey, brother.
Where's Daryl? Where's Daryl?
well, it's all right.
Red jacket, young Daryl Summers. Where's Daryl? Where's Daryl? Daryl, where are you?
I'd lost Andy. I'd lost Mexican Daryl Summers. But I hadn't lost my will to get across the border, even though so much drama still lay ahead.
Stick around, everyone, because Hamish's quest to reach the land of hope and glory continues next on Gap Year South America.
Look, before the break, I was lost in the Mexican desert. I was fearing for my life. I'd lost Mexican Daryl Summers. And basically, I was just doing everything I could to avoid getting caught by the US Border Patrol.
Yeah, we should point out this is a simulation.
I'd actually completely forgotten at this stage that it was a simulation.
We were taking part in an illegal border crossing from Mexico to the United States.
Well, a simulation.
Yeah, well, I'd lost my best friend who was now in a detention centre, and also my other newer best friend was missing.
Where's Daryl? Where's Daryl? Daryl! I don't think Mexican Daryl Summers made it. Minute silence. No, cut that short. Sorry, there's the cops again.
We can help you guys if you guys need help. We're here to help you. We have
During the We Can Help You speech, there was a shot fired, so I don't think we're meant to believe it. You stink, American cops. Sorry.
Do you think that the group will like Hamish? Do you reckon by now that everyone's accepted him?
I think.
Yeah. Yeah, they probably really love him.
I haven't won any friends with my heckle, but I thought it was the right thing to do. Those cops took down my Andy and my Daryl. I miss my Daryl and my Andy. I forgot the other guy's name for a sec because Daryl's taking up so much of my mind.
It was tough, but I trudged on and I tried to make new friends by helping out the group.
I want you to call me Papa, okay? Australian Papa.
I soon learnt, though, that the US Border Patrol wasn't the only danger out here.
Jeez. Get down.
Gangsters also hold up people crossing the border,
It's gangsters, damn it.
which is a nuisance.
Good thing I just found a weapon. Get off him. Sorry. Sorry. This is fairly serious. I don't think the Mexican version of roleplay is like the Australian one at all. That's my boy! Hey, oh, come on, that's my son. All right. It's my son, it's my son, it's my son. Here's my son.
Could have been her son, actually. Although I was with 100 strangers in the middle of the Mexican desert, so it was pretty hard not to get caught up in the simulation.
Go, ninja son, go! Be like your ninja father. Go! Where's my son?
Even though Haim was carrying on like an idiot, it wasn't unrealistic to have children on the trail, as I learned from my cellmate Chanel, who had done a real crossing in the past.
How old were you when you did your border crossing?
2 years old.
2 years old?
Yeah.
And who took you?
My brother,
Your brother. How old was your brother?
like 8 years old.
8 years old.
Ninja son, you listen to me very closely. You're the greatest ninja I ever fathered. You run no matter what. I love you, ninja son. Go!
Into the night I continued, and then found a glimmer of light in the darkness.
Daryl! Daryl! What are you doing here? Daryl Summers! You're alive! You're alive! Daryl, I thought we lost you. I love you. I'll be your Aussie. Okay. Daryl. Mexican Daryl Summers lives on. You go, Daryl.
I'd found my Daryl. Things were looking up.
Okay, you've been training your whole life for this. This isn't Red Faces. This is not Celebrity Head. This is not Pocket Hug. This is not a drill. This is real. You ready? Okay, I love you, Daryl. So glad he's alive. Go, ninja son. We're through. God, we're close to America.
No, we weren't. It was actually another 2 hours of laborious hiking.
It's getting pretty late.
What time is it?
1 o'clock in the morning.
Seriously? Okay, it's late.
It felt like we were inside of freedom.
It's okay, guys. We're almost there.
Yes.
We're almost in America.
But then, more gangsters.
We are chefs gathering ingredients for a cooking tour.
And it looks like these ones single out the handsome guy to prove they mean business.
I'd definitely prefer not to be shot. Please don't shoot me in the desert. I've got a young child.
I was marched off to be executed. A clear demonstration on how luck plays a big part in a successful border crossing.
Do me a favor. You find Mexican Daryl Summers. You make sure he looks after Ninja Son. Okay? Promise me. Okay.
My time had come. Nothing could save me.
5-0, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0.
Oh my God, the cops had saved me. I was invincible.
Mama! Ninja Son! Ninja Son! Ninja Son! Ninja Son! Ninja Son!
Has that guy got a real gun?
Ninja Son, run! Run, Ninja Son!
Hamish Blake never made it to America and instead spent 6 months in jail with his friend Andy. Mexican Daryl Summers made the border and is now hosting America's Funniest Home Videos on CBS. Ninja Son also made it and doesn't miss his dad because he never quite knew who the hell that crazy Australian was.
Yeah, true story.
Fairly emotional, and I think I speak for everyone here that when I say, while it was intense, we just want to see that homemade balaclava again, don't we? It's
Great stuff. Because Hamish and Andy's Gap Year is known for its huge budget and lavish giveaways, we're proud to announce tonight that everybody in here has got their own homemade balaclava. You're going home with a balaclava. It's on the house. Enjoy
such an Oprah moment.
This is huge.
Stick around, everyone. More Gap Year after this.
Still to come. A real religion dedicated to Diego Maradona.
How many days off from work do you get?
About 10, 15 days.
Amen to that. Cultural eating is back.
Do I just...
Yes. And it's interesting.
Something came out.
You won't believe its size. And next,
waxing now!
it's all coming off
Please on the board.
in Brazilian wax racing.
How will Blake respond?
Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Welcome back to Gap Year South America. It's time now for Hamish versus
Andy.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Amazing.
It gets better and better.
Yeah. Now, Ham, Brazil is famous for a lot of things, but one thing in particular.
That's right. A very boring, bland, large, smooth nut that nobody likes finding in nut mixers. Boo to the Brazil nut, I say.
Okay, Brazil nut's kind of famous for, but I was thinking Brazilian waxing.
True, and a Brazilian waxing. And I won't say anything more about large, smooth nuts because we're better than that. And also because tonight it's about Brazilian wax racing.
Yes, Brazilian wax racing involves you and I going out there, Ham, and trying to get a full body wax from random members of the public.
Did you say members of the public, Anto? No. No, and neither did I.
No.
Because as previously stated, we're better than that.
Hello, welcome to Coco Banana Beach. I think that's how it's pronounced, in gorgeous Rio de Janeiro, where Hamish Blake and Andy Lee are ready for today's exciting Brazilian wax race. Ryan Shelton is on the spot and could do with a wax himself. Ryan?
More like you could, Ian. But here we are, the amazing...
Oh, God.
Sorry, I just left a cord up. There's been I tripped over a cord.
A cord?
But it's great out here. Waxing, we're getting waxed. Back to you.
Well, it started poorly and just got worse, didn't it? Well, now you can see what our competitors have to lose in order to win, if you know what I mean. Hair. Anyway, before we get underway, Ryan has the rules.
In Brazilian wax racing, competitors must approach strangers and convince them to wax various parts of their body from the neck down. After 60 minutes of waxing, the competitor who's had the most hair removed from their body wins the race. Back to you.
There's Blake's waxing assistant, Nadj, and Lee's assisted by Julia. Here we go. 2, 1, waxing now! Lee makes a quick move towards a surfer.
Posso falar English?
He doesn't speak English. Blake still looking for his first target.
I just need a person to help me wax my body.
It's not my job.
Fair enough, but Blake's already got a nibble.
What is your name? Luke.
Yes, from the Red Lobster himself. Luke will be our first waxer of the day. Let's check out Luke's technique.
What's him?
Oh, no! Oh, not good. Too slow, Luke. Yes, more of a peel than a wax. You'll get another chance, though.
Faster. Rápido.
There you go. He's a quick learner. Blake takes an early lead. Meanwhile, Lee's finally lured a couple of likely lags into his hut. Should score well here. Look at those muscles.
Pull it off.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, quick one, buddy.
3, 1.
Yeah.
Lee's on the board, and he couldn't be happier. Oh my, he's going for the double. Got it.
Well done.
Lee started very well, and as Hamish looks for another target, Ryan's with Lee.
Hey, Andy.
No,
yeah, I've got
Ryan,
him in.
No, Ryan, no.
No, chase him.
Okay, I'll just...
Need to hear from
Andy.
Lee, Ryan.
Ryan, buzz off!
I can't... Back to you. I can't...
So no chat, Ryan.
Sorry.
All right, back with Blake now. Arms at the ready for a potential double wax. There's one gone. This waxer knows what she's doing. Oh, smashed in the face. Well, I spoke too soon. Yep, right in the kisser. Ouch. She'll try that one again as Blake wisely ducks for cover. Wax more like it. And with the opening points locked in, the floodgates have opened with our two increasingly smooth competitors racking up the points. And as we check the score after 15 minutes of play, Blake just ahead on 12 wax strips to Lee's 10. Back live, and a Brazilian beauty is now with Andy Lee as he readies himself. Oh, guess who?
Hey, what's going on?
Subtle Ryan.
How you going, Ryan?
Camelia, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Ryan, buzz off.
Yep, back to you.
Thank you, Ryan, for nothing, as Lee scores another quick point with Blake now.
I don't want to die.
As he improves his score by sacrificing his armpit hair. But Lee immediately fires back with his nipple hair. How will Blake respond?
What's your name?
Giedri.
I'm Hamish. Is this your sister?
No, my mom.
Oh. Still got it.
Blake, always the charmer. But oh wait, is that Igor Romanov? It is! The three-time world waxing champ from Bulgaria. Lee understandably looking for an autograph. And oh, that back is why he's the champ. Well, after almost 45 minutes of A-grade waxing, Lee just in front, 47 strips to 46. And we are but moments away from entering the nether region round. And there it is. For the next 15 minutes, strips waxed in the nether region will be worth double points for the behind and triple points for the front.
Yes? Yes.
It seems like Blake has found a willing participant. Oh, wow. Possibly too willing for double points.
That's right inside. You've got in the danger zone. Oh my God, don't rip it off. I need that.
He's got it. Blake ecstatic and ahead now by one.
I don't know if I should be touching your hand, but it's...
Oh, but Natch knows they're still on the clock.
Oh, my ass cheeks are glued together, Natch.
Lee seems to have some people on the hook. And Ryan is with a sore Blake now.
Ian, yeah, I've got him here. Wow, huge, right off the bat in the nether region.
Yeah, straight down the crack in the Golden Valley. But now it's completely glued together with all the wax, so could be several days before we see any action down there again.
Lee, meanwhile, is seemingly moments away from a front-side nether region wax worth triple points as Blake desperately tries to lure a passerby into his nether region.
I'm semi-naked and I'm on my all fours waiting for you. What's the problem?
Well, surprisingly, he turns down the offer. Back with Lee again, who is ready to go. Oh, wow! Triple points! Huge move from Lee, and the technique was flawless.
Oh my God.
Blake now needs a triple here to have a chance, and it looks like he will.
I'm an artist. You're an artist? Yeah. Make me your canvas.
Triple points for Blake, taking him to 51.
Thank you.
Lee behind by 2, really wants this win.
We need triple points, triple points.
She seems unsure though. Ryan's on the spot.
Andy, run us through this.
Oh, right! Don't interview mid-strip.
It's sort of the only way I can get a hold of you today. Back to you, Ian.
Well, with only 30 seconds remaining, Lee is up by 2. He looks a spent man, though. But Blake will give himself one more chance.
Totally married. This is just a fun time for two blokes.
He needs a triple to win, double to draw.
What if I just pulled a nut out?
He's going to triple.
Whatever floats your boat.
Well, folks, this is the real deal.
Oh, my God.
For the win.
Please don't rip my ball off. This is one of the most extreme examples of ball tampering.
Wow. Blake's got it. He's a broken man, though. As we wait for the official result, Ryan's with our winning waxer.
How was that in there?
It's quite an emotional moment, you know. It's hard to do that to a fellow man, but took it bravely, you know.
Well, some may say otherwise, but the count is finished. It's official. Blake's got it. Yes! He's over the moon. And Andy Lee under the moon, I suppose, as Blake and Nads perform their customary wax dance. My name's Ian Dancer, and like I always say to my good friend Sir Paul McCartney, you say goodbye, I say here go.
Amazing win for Hamish.
he takes out the coveted golden sombrero this week.
Wow. Wowee.
There you go, Ham. That's quite incredible. And you and I saw some things that can really never be unseen.
Oh, it was horrible. It was truly disgusting, so I wish to gouge out my eyes. Good day. Thank you.
Stick around, everyone. We head back to the Amazon straight after this on Gap Year.
Coming up,
God.
the Argentinian Church of Diego Maradona. See? Football is a religion. And next,
You really don't leave home without their blow darts.
Hamish and Andy go deep into the jungle
Fire in the hole.
and blow darts.
Oh, wow.
Run, guys!
Welcome back to Gap Year South America. We're about to venture into the Amazon to meet a tribe who use poison blow darts to hunt for food as well as defend themselves from predators.
Blow dart pipes are a great weapon, and you can see why they're the weapon of choice, because you can just be going about your jungle business, then out of nowhere, bang, you got a pipe out and you can dart someone.
We don't dart the audience.
No, in a way, Andy's right, because blow darts, like a lot of weapons, are not toys, and you should treat everyone like it is loaded, which this one is. So that's easy to imagine that it is loaded. Okay, and she has a scarf on. I could just lodge it in the scarf.
You can understand why I was a bit nervous when we headed off on this adventure.
We flew deep into the Amazon jungle of Colombia, where everyday life still revolves around this massive river.
This is the traditional form of transport on the Amazon, Ando. I wanted you to get the real experience.
What do you mean traditional? I mean, it's like a 15-seater.
We have an Amazonian guy, though, with us.
Not really.
An Amazonian bombshell, if you ask me.
Is he on the phone?
No, that's a vine.
So happy you came.
I know. It's just good fun to know everything.
So in our traditional high-powered canoe, we moved further up the river, past numerous villages,
And a hesitant backflip.
searching for one tribe in particular that would teach us about blow darts.
Holy shit.
We just didn't expect to be greeted with them.
We've just run into their sentry, which looks like a nana with a blow dart. Oh no, that guy's got. Everyone's got blow darts. Okay, well, I think we came here going, oh, but geez, I wonder if they'll show us their blow darts. And we've almost been attacked from the jetty. We come in peace. Oh, no, saw you reach for the dart. Okay, not armed. Andy might be, though. I'm definitely not.
Having survived our initial encounter, we were then marched to Pipe Point into the village.
I mean, we don't leave home without our mobile phones. They really don't leave home without their blow darts.
The traditional Nike blow darting top.
But being the Amazon, other accessories were permitted. Some people had anaconda bangles.
And there were fun-loving birds.
At the moment, we just seem to be involved in quite a slow-moving, low-turnout Mardi Gras as we just do a procession through the town.
We were actually being led to their chief. No, not that guy. That guy with the traditional stick.
And the traditional jeans.
Guys, this is Marcelino. He's the head of the tribe here in the Jaguar community.
Great.
Marcelino.
Hi, Marcelino. How's it going? Hamish and Andy, head of the Hamish and Andy tribe.
Yeah.
Is this the chief's stick, or is it just a normal stick?
Sí, este es y cae así como este.
Okay, comes from a fertility tree. They call it like that.
Right.
This is the natural shape.
That bit looks a little bit carved.
Does seem to be.
Esto viene así, me dijiste, ¿no?
Sí, eso sale así.
Natural.
Natural.
That's what they call the fertility tree.
Right.
Is there ever like a piece over it that got cut off?
Okay, Ham, we get the link.
No, you're right. We weren't here for novelty-shaped sticks. We were here for poison darts.
Is it the dart or is it poison that's bringing down the animal?
In the tip of the dart, there's the poison.
Where do they get the poison from?
They call it curare, and it's a mixture of different killing substances from the snake.
Right.
And from a frog.
A reptile death tonic.
Something like that.
What sort of animal are they hunting, mostly for meat?
Los micos, el pajuel.
Little monkeys?
Birds.
What does a monkey taste like?
Deliciosa carne.
It's delicious.
Yes. Is it possible for us to have a go at the...
Claro, acá se...
So no problem.
All right, great.
Let's do it.
It was time for another slow walk with the tribe, this time to the blow dart firing range.
Who knew what dangers might await in the jungle? Oh my God, I'm dead. I was fine, I was just mucking around.
It appeared our greatest danger was being carried away by insects. They were everywhere.
These are the cerbatanas.
Oh, yes.
The different length, that you can choose.
And what's the advantages of bigger and smaller?
They use it according to the age. So The kids use small ones, and then the old guys are better hunters, have stronger lungs, and can use the really long ones.
And how powerful is it? Like when it hits the animal, how far in does it go?
El cuero no le penetra
It
lo
just
que es la
goes
carne.
through skin.
And these are brand new mouth pipes, like from a sanitation perspective, all clean?
Don't think so.
So blow darting is fairly simple. Whack your poison dart into your big pipe and blow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's in the
geez,
tree.
It's stuck in a tree. Oh.
Time for the new kids to have a go.
Do you want me to Heimlich you for extra power?
Thank you.
So this, they use to aim.
Oh, that's your target, Nando.
Sure. Yeah, I see that. I'm going to go for the middle of the bug hive.
Yeah, take him out. Take him out at the source, like the Death Star. Oh, drifter. You heard the noise from the crowd, didn't you?
Yeah, it swung to the left.
They were super impressed.
Fire in the hole.
Oh, not bad.
Quite weak. Hit it underneath.
Practice was over, so as always, it's time to see who's best.
Have the guys ever played darts before?
I'd quickly fashioned a near-perfect dartboard from found materials and basic bush skills.
We'd bought that from home.
The challenge would be a classic game of blow darts, 2 to a team.
Justino, Andy, Jose, con Hamish.
Yes, by Jose.
1 dart per person, with the loser punished by jungle law.
The game is set. We have our teammates. They just don't quite know what they're playing for.
No one's really down with it just yet, but bush blow darts is a high-stakes game, Alejandro, where the loser has to dress up as a monkey and the rest of the tribe gets to blow dart them.
Okay? They say good.
Better at eyelids.
Great. Just another day in the Amazon for these guys.
The naturally occurring blow dart board was in place, and the air was, well, mostly full of bugs, actually.
And my team was so focused that they barely had time to even acknowledge each other.
Andy and Gustino were up first.
Oh, is it a bullseye? No. 15.
Gustino had us off to a handy lead.
God, I'd love it if Jose just pinched Andy on the bum right now.
What's Ando got? 7? 22. Grand total of 22.
It's enough.
Haim and Jose were next and needed a pretty hefty score.
God, I hope you won those feathers for some sort of marksmanship award. Blow hard, blow fast, blow strong, blow right in the middle.
Chewy on your blow gun. 9.
9. Oh. Good, Jose. Very good. Leaving me with a very difficult job.
9, not ideal, Jose. Actually, less than half of what's needed, but who's counting? So
you are.
No, I'm just saying I needed a game high 14 or more to avoid being monkey meat.
Yes way, Jose. Oh, I'm going to get one of those cool hats. That's what I'm going to do. Hey, monkey, go get your suit on.
And so it would pass that Andy would have the great honour of becoming the first monkey to face a blow dart firing squad. And as a bonus, I got my hands on the fertility stick.
1, 2, 3, monkey!
Lord of the jungle. What a shame.
I know, it was terrible. When Ando lost, I was so sad out there.
Stick around. I get hunted next on Gap Year. Welcome back to Gap Year South America.
Oh, look, before the break, a lot was happening in the Amazon. Ando had just lost a skill challenge, which means he was dressed up as a monkey, and he was about to be hunted by villagers with blow dart pipes.
Yep.
If you're watching at home without sound, I'll act it out for you. So...
Yeah, okay, I think they would have got it.
Well, now everyone understands and everyone's on board.
We were in the Amazon jungle and Ando had just lost a blow darting competition, which, if you're familiar with the sport, meant he had to face a firing squad dressed as a chimp. News of the giant monkey's arrival had spread. Even the kids were getting ready.
This is sort of like being Santa, because you're dressing up for the kids. It's really making the kids' day. In some other good news, I was made an honorary chief.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
Get out of here, you weren't.
I was. I had to perform a secret ritual. I was also given the sweet pan flute, so I can play you a traditional song as you get dressed.
Boom, boom, boom. Just not good enough so we're allowed to use it without copyright infringement.
I think we all knew what we were going for, but at the same time, legally, no, we didn't.
Enough of that, Ham.
If I've got one piece of advice... What's that? Okay, see you later.
The villagers readied their weapons and prepared to follow their new leader into the hunt.
Okay, I've actually been appointed an honorary chief for today's monkey shooting ceremony, and that makes me extremely happy. Also, sorry, I forgot to tell you I was given the fertility stick as well. Crept into shot there, total accident. Yeah, no, we're taking this really seriously. Is it true that the people have begun to see me as a sort of caretaker chief?
No.
That could mean anything, probably lost in translation.
Ando waited nervously. The firing squad moved into position, and I delivered a final, very inspiring speech.
I want to tell you a story about a Western man.
Acerca de un hombre del occidente.
He wasn't good enough at darts.
No era muy bueno para los dardos.
So now he has come back to visit us in the form of a monkey. But he is not welcome.
Pero no es bienvenido en este territorio.
By the power vested in me in my brand new hat and the man stick, I now pronounce Andy Monkey hunting season open. Un, dos, tres, monkey!
The firing squad immediately broke the line. They really wanted to get Andy.
Corra atrás, corra atrás.
Get that monkey, shoot him, good. Shoot him in his Christmas put. Yes, Cesaro. Great stuff.
Cheapest. Turns out these villagers take their monkey hunting seriously.
Did one guy my ass?
Just hanging in the suit. Now, I'm gonna pull it out. You're gonna need a stick to bite on. It's for the pain.
The villagers celebrated their successful hunt and were especially happy with their new talented leader.
My fingers are killing me.
All right, because you did so well, I've got a special treat for you.
If it's anything with that, no, I don't want it.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh, bloody good fun. Great fun out there in the jungle.
Not really.
Hey, this is a bit of fun. Who wants to see a trick pull shot from old Cue Ball Blake?
No, we don't have any time because we've got to show everyone our trip to the church dedicated to Argentinian soccer star Diego Maradona.
Maybe we put it to a vote to the audience to see.
No.
In Argentina, football is a religion.
Yeah, a lot of people really like it.
No, Ham, I mean it's an actual real religion. We found a church dedicated to Argentina's greatest ever footballer, Diego Maradona. The members get together for regular services and rituals, and founders, Hernan and Alejandro, take it very seriously.
Diego.
Dios.
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 God.
Dios.
Sorry, apologies for accidentally calling him by his other name.
No, por favor.
Alejandro, how many people are part of the... Is it a church?
56 países.
250,000 people.
250,000
across the
people
world.
are part of the Church of Diego, of God. Could there ever be a better player than Maradona in
¿Hay
the
algún
future?
jugador mejor en el futuro o de hecho hoy que mejor que Maradona?
No, of course. Stupid. Do they take the day off when it's God's birthday?
Celebra Navidad.
Varios días, no solamente uno, sino son varios días.
Not only one day, they take a couple.
Great. This sounded like a religion I wanted to be part of.
Between Maradona Christmas and Maradona Easter, how many days off from work do you get?
A little more than a week. They
About
try
10
to
days?
make yeah, about 10, 15 days.
I love this religion.
And so did I, Ham. But to be accepted, we had to take part in a commitment ceremony, which started with a reenactment.
The idea is you're going to pretend to be doing the goal that Maradona did to England in 1986.
The goal she's referring to is this header. Famous because Maradona didn't actually use his head, he used his hand. An illegal move that the church seems to celebrate.
One of the guys is going to throw you the ball. You have to make the goal with your left hand.
Okay.
And then you have to go to celebrate, and after that comes the baptism.
Andy was up first.
Cheat. Yeah. I think that's the idea, part of the religion.
I followed my potential new leader in nervously. The other brothers donned their garbs to watch on. This was my chance to essentially get more days off a year by joining a religion. And suddenly it was upon me, my moment of judgment. joy, complete elation. Probably the way John felt when Jesus tapped him on the shoulder and said, "Let's do this." I was in.
The pressure was now on me, the infidel. I'd seen the utopia Andy was experiencing and I wanted it so bad. I was sweating, even more than usual. I decided on an extra long run-up. Please, God, Maradona, let it be my time as well.
I think the umpire might have picked up on that handball, Ham.
It didn't matter in the eyes of God. I was in.
Tota, Don Diego y el fruto de su amor. Diego.
We joined our brothers for a final prayer, but I found it very weird they didn't know the end to their own song.
Diego.
Just the three, mate.
Sorry about that. I thought we were doing solos.
Up next on Gabia Sudamerica.
It's a huge tradition.
No, it's not. Andy is not looking forward to dinner at all.
Just follow his advice.
Oh, no, no, no.
How's it going there? Look, obviously one of the fun things about being able to rent a bar here in Buenos Aires is A, we get free ham, but also B, we get to do trick pull shots if we can do them. So that's what we're going to do
Before you get
tonight.
into that, we've still got to do cultural eating, where you took me to Bolivia to have that local delicacy.
Yeah. No, that's true. Well, we already know Andy is a bit of a picky eater because he wouldn't even eat floor ham before. But also, I thought maybe I could get him to eat just lamb, regular lamb. In Bolivia, like millions of Aussies eat every day.
Yeah, we don't eat it like this back home.
In La Paz, Bolivia, there is a very special dish that I was very keen to serve Andy.
So what does Bolivia cook up for us this time?
It's so silly that we make each other eat all this crazy stuff, don't you reckon? Isn't it about time one of us did the right thing and just bought the other guy a delicious meal?
Yeah.
Of a normal animal?
That'd be lovely.
I got you some roast lamb.
What part of the lamb?
What part would you like to eat?
I'd like, I don't know, a leg of lamb.
You're thinking too sort of towards the back.
Yeah, right.
So you wanted to eat the leg?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going past here, past the rump, past the shoulder. Uh-oh. The eyes have it. The eyes have it. It's a huge tradition.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is, Ando. It's a delicacy called roast face that Bolivians enjoy daily, with the eye considered the best bit. To learn more, I met Juan Pablo and Eleanor, the head chef. More accurately, the face chef.
Oh, there's no mistaking that.
Here's roast face.
That is two roast faces. You will not get sued for false advertising. That is a roasted face.
Yeah.
Do you see that and are you hungry for that? Would you eat that?
Probably not. Yes, I don't know. I haven't.
You gave 4 different answers.
Yeah. It depends on the day.
Quer que se lo abra, ¿no?
Shut your mouth, face! Whoa!
Before Ando set his eyes on his eye, I had a couple more important questions.
Do you just scoop out the eye? So you could just bring it out whole and pop it in your mouth?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's a very nice present to buy for a friend, isn't it?
Debe querer mucho usted.
She says that you must love Andy very much because it's a great gift.
Thank you.
You are so right, Eleanor. I do love the idea of Andy eating this.
Face.
Juan Pablo, have you had the face?
It's a tell him, Juan Pablo. It's a meal, isn't it? This is a
Yeah, actually, it's a very important meal here.
very important. Don't face the day without a face is sort of a saying in Bolivia.
Yeah.
It translates perfectly to English.
Yes.
So much tradition, crazy. Bring out the face!
So there you go.
So there's no denying that's a face, Ando.
Aim was loving this.
I think it would be great for you to kiss the face. No. Is that the traditional way?
French kiss, yeah. You should kiss there.
Is it true that in Bolivia the saying the saying is to sheep kiss that's like the highest honour at the table? Yes.
Well, can he tell us?
Juan Pablo bloody lives here, mate.
I know, but can he tell us the facts rather than
I'm just
you
remembering
feed
the
him?
facts.
Yeah,
that I remember.
exactly.
Yeah.
We'll just
Actually, we
ask
talked before, so he knows everything. Just follow his advice.
I actually think that's the last thing I should be doing.
Eleanor then peeled back the skin to reveal the eye.
If someone refuses to French kiss the sheep in the traditional way, is eating the eye the second most traditional part?
Segunda parte más tradicional.
Sí.
I mean, she's the expert.
She is the expert.
Yeah.
It seemed like a lot of traditions were being established today.
Okay, thank you. The sheep has decided that you're going to eat the eye.
Yeah, you need to respect the dead.
In Bolivia, isn't there a saying that if you don't respect the wishes...
Actually, if you don't listen to a
dead sheep,
dead voice, you receive like a
1,000 years?
25,000 years of a curse. Yeah.
So there's a 25,000 year curse if you don't respect the wishes of this sheep.
Yes.
I didn't want that curse, so I eyed off the eye.
Do I just...
Yes.
Something came out.
You need help, Andy? Oh, there you go.
God, it's so Year 8 science class.
There you go.
You got 3 eyes in your head right now. Isn't that amazing? 3 holes in your head, 3 eyes. Can you show us your eye through your lips? Can you make it blink? They've chewed it up too much. How is it? Shut up. All the things the sheep's seen are now your memories. It's really chewy. A little bit of optical nerves dribbling out your lips. Sticking around, isn't it? Doesn't want to go. It's enjoying the sights.
And Andy's mouth is blind once more. How was it?
Delicious. In Australia, our tradition is to make a lot of weird faces when we really love something.
En Australia hacen mucho.
We're all learning.
Ah, bueno.
You know what the best part is?
So what's that?
You just dodged a 25,000 year curse. That's great news.
I feel good about that.
Thanks, Juan Pablo.
Oh, cultural eating complete.
Time for the trick
We got
shot.
time?
I think we've got time. Yes.
All right, everyone. As requested, here is the trick.
Okay,
ball
what's the
shot.
trick?
Okay, you wanted to see this, Ando, because I don't really do this anymore. I promised I'd give up hustling, but
Sure, okay.
you want me to do it? Black ball, back left pocket. Uh-oh.
Bit of traffic.
Pretty crowded back there, yeah? But I guess I should just use some skill, and that's why I have my lucky beer here as well.
Okay.
Because I also need luck. Skill and luck. Ah, you good guy. Thanks. 1, 2, 3. And lucky beer. Lucky. Oh. Did it go in? I wasn't watching. Oh. Thank you so much.
I don't know how he does it. That's quite impressive.
I know how I do it.
So I've got time for tonight. We hope to see you next week for more Gap Year.
Next week,
Go, boy.
it's trains
A huge trainload of passengers is heading their way.
and automobiles.
Andale, andale,
And these ninjas
Oh, no.
in these boots.
So it's not the size of the boot, it's the swagger of the dance.
Exactly.
In a very South American gap year.
Is it over already?
Thanks for watching, guys.
Guys, you've got nothing else to do. Come on, keep watching. Go, go, go.
We don't want to appear needy, but please subscribe.
Hey, Ando, you know who subscribed recently? That big Japanese YouTube star
Oh,
that everyone likes.
yeah, great.
So she's on.
Yeah.
You get on.
Subscribe.